Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. On this channel I talk about fragrance, skincare, fashion and the finer things in life, and today we are talking about 14 designer fragrances that I will be keeping with me for the rest of my life. Next month, which is February, I will be moving. So I have been very critical about my collection and I have decluttered a lot of bottles. But these 14 designer fragrances, I can't seem to give up. So, as of now, which is 2022, January 16th, Sunday, it is 6:27 p.m. in Pittsburgh. From this point on, for the rest of my life, I think I will be keeping these 14 designer fragrances. They are my holy grails. So, if you want to know about these designer fragrances, a little chit chat, a little bit of everything, this video is for you. What are you gonna do? Go grab a drink, definitely. I have mine here. Let me take a sip. And today, actually, I have this Bolthouse Farms Protein Plus Strawberry Protein Shake. Whatever. It's delicious. It's like a strawberry milk, but a little more viscous. Or if you're hungry, go grab a snack. Come find me here. These 14 fragrances here, and let's start our conversation. All right, so, whoa, you know what? When it comes to moving, you have to be critical about everything you own because you want to streamline everything, but you also want to keep everything that means something to you, like Marie Kondo would say, does it spark joy? These 14 fragrances, designer fragrances, definitely spark joy. Therefore, they are coming with me. I mean, I have other designer fragrances that are going to be moving with me as well, but the designer part of my collection is significantly smaller than the niche, I believe. So, these designer fragrances, I did soul searching, and then I was like, what are those fragrances that are going to be with me as I get older? And I came up with this list. So this is my list. So this is purely my selection. So maybe some of the fragrances in this list will be very repulsive or will be like, oh my god, I can't even wear this fragrance for a week. This guy is going to be wearing this for the rest of his life. Good luck. That's all right. Good luck to me. But, we all have different choices. We have all different taste levels. So there's nothing to judge. It's just that this is me and my fragrances. And the first one, actually, I'm going to be talking about today is the fragrance that I have garnered a lot of compliments in my life. That is Christian Dior, Dior Homme Intense. This is an amazing human fragrance. This is recommended for men, women, and hermaphrodite. I think this is the best work of François Demachy, who just retired and got replaced by Francis Courtejan to take charge of Dior perfumes. This is his best work. This is one of the best fragrances that has been created on the face of this planet called Earth. This is absolutely gorgeous, and if I find another older formulation and if it's reasonably priced, I can grab it and then keep it unwrapped. And actually there's a Le Parfum version of Dior Homme. I'm actually eyeing that too. I might get that, and then they all three can live a long life with me, happily ever after, hopefully. This is so good. Oh my god. This if you have not tried any fragrance from Dior, this is the first one that you need to try. And I'm not talking about that 2021, 2022 new Dior Homme. This is the one that is the older version that, makeupy, lipsticky vibe to it with iris. Oh, so captivating. Oh my god. Beautiful. All right, the next fragrance that I'm going to be keeping is going to be from Bottega Veneta. And Bottega Veneta has a exclusive line as well. There are like more expensive fragrances. I tried a couple of fragrances from that line. They seem to be too fleeting to me. I didn't really quite vibe with them, but this one here, the one I have is Bottega Veneta Eau de Velours, is a great fragrance. Wow. It's patchouli, it's rose, it's leather, and it's that, kind of like the pencil lead vibe with that chypre base to it. Wow. You would think this is a niche fragrance. And to be honest, this is better than many niche fragrances. I like classic Bottega Veneta and Intense as well, but it feels like I can't part ways with this Eau de Velours, mainly because of the rose in here that makes it more refined, luxurious, and a little mature. If you go to high school and if you want to wear this, you can. Who cares? What the fuck? You can do whatever you want to do, but this is more, giving me kind of mature vibes, kind of like the boss vibes, but it's still sexy. There is still a sexy edge to it, especially on your clothing. This is great. Performance is really nice. When it comes to designer world, I think this shines beautifully with among other designer fragrances for her performance. This is Bottega Veneta Eau de Velours, rose, patchouli, leathery vibes, and the chypre, everything. Mwah, niche quality. Okay, next one up here is Guerlain Mon Exclusif. So don't get mad at me, this is my list, so I will be showing and raving about fragrances that have been discontinued. And this is one of them. I think this was launched in 2015 and then got discontinued or maybe replaced by Mon Guerlain. So you might be wondering, okay, I have Guerlain Mon. Should I keep it for the rest of my life? Yes, you should. I like that fragrance a lot. However, if you happen to see Mon Exclusif somewhere, grab it. Especially if you like Mon Guerlain. This is more gourmand. This is buttery. This is sweet. This is that Guerlainade vanillic vibe is more pronounced in here. Performance is still lacking compared to the other fragrances, but with Guerlain, performance is never the forte. The caveat is the performance of Guerlain fragrances, and actually there is no Guerlain fragrance that smell ugly, but the performance is really lacking, especially when it comes to the very expensive collection L'Art et la Matière, the new bottles. I find them really fleeting and really diluted. This is actually slightly better than Mon when it comes to performance, but the reason that I cannot part ways with this is the quality of the smell per se. The smell per se is so delicious, buttery, kind of like a tropical Mon Guerlain vibe, lavender, fresh. Oof, this is everything. I love this so much. One of his best works, one of Thierry Wasser's best works, in my opinion. Can I tell you something? Mon, La Bon Trianon from Lancôme, and this I actually have Lancôme La Bon Trianon, and I have used Mon Guerlain as a decant, but to me, in that genre of fragrances, this is my pick. Oh my god. If you like Lancôme La Bon Trianon, you have to put your nose on this. Okay, the fourth fragrance here is it's an old fragrance, It's like 2000s and it's discontinued. It's a brand called La Prairie, famous for its very expensive, high tier, top-notch skincare products, which will most probably do nothing to your face except for good moisturization. But their fragrances, whoa, they were game changers. The one you are seeing on the screen right now is Silver Rain. This is a 10 out of 10 fruit chili fragrance with that fruity fresh vibe and the patchouli and a little musky woodiness. This is so good. This is so good. I had a bottle of this fragrance when I was in Europe and I used it up, and I was like, back then I didn't know shit, I didn't even know my name. And actually, this is the fragrance I had when I came out to my mother when I was 26. So this has a lot of emotional baggage on it. So, but I used up the fragrance and I pitched my bottle, and I was like, when my interest in fragrances has grown over years, I was like, well, I have to have La Prairie Silver Rain. That is the cornerstone maybe in my collection. So I went ahead and I purchased the bottle. Of course, I paid more than I should normally because now it's discontinued, but I don't regret it. That apple kind of like blackberry patchouli fresh opening definitely gives you a sunny rain on a very clear weather air, like high air quality rain, and like the fresh soil. Oh, I love this. And as this dries down, everything is so very well blended. You don't really get anything, but that whole thing creates that sweet musky woodiness with fruitiness in here. Oh, so good. And actually, I used another flanker of this, which is called Midnight Rain. That is so nice too. The fruity aspect of that is more deeper, more ripe, and the woody muskiness is, amped up. That's so nice too. And actually, after my no buy, if I can figure out the finances, I would like to get a bottle of Midnight Rain as well. Whoa. If you have been watching my channel, and if my taste level is parallel, or not parallel, but the overlap is overlapping with yours, and if you see this at a reasonable price, go snatch it. This is an investment. All right, so we are at the fifth fragrance on my list, and that fragrance is from Thierry Mugler. I'm not talking about L'Oreal. Thierry Mugler. This is prior to reformulation, and this is Alien. So I have this 30 ml Alien here, but it is also backed up by 260 ml old formulation Aliens together with vintage. You have seen this on my channel in my vanilla fragrances, Essence Absolue. Whoa, amazing fragrances. I'm gonna tell you something though. This came out after L'Oreal purchase, and this is the flanker called Mirage. Whoa, this is beautiful. This shines extraordinarily in summer. That aquatic mineral vibe with that white floralness and woodiness. This is everything. This is giving me life. Forget about Jardin d'Hermès. All those Hermès fragrances that smell like, room refreshener. Or you know what? Very famous fragrance. I'm gonna tell you. Marc Antoine Barrois Ganymede. Ganymede to me smells like a synthetic mass. It's there is that mineral note. There is that freshly printed paper vibe to it, and I understand it's a very unique smell profile, and then some like it a lot, and it garners a lot of compliment. But here, the mineral accord in here with that saltiness and then floralness is giving me life, is giving me everything all those fragrances are trying to do, and this is doing it so well. And you know what I'm gonna do actually, since this is beautiful in spring and summer, whew, this is like a mirage actually. I will buy a bottle of this. I'm gonna keep it unwrapped, and it's gonna come with me for the rest of my life. You know what? Alien Goddess, it's like the powdery coconutty woody thing. It's not ugly, but it's not alien to me. But this flanker Mirage is definitely worth your while. Check this out, and I will be keeping this, and I might be backing this up too. Okay, another freshies. I think you can wear them 24/7, 365, but these are more like floral, woody, fresh vibes, and therefore they are more associated with spring and summer. And that fragrance is actually Balenciaga Florabotanica green, freshly cut rose fragrances. Performance is great. This is an amazing fragrance, everyone. If you have not smelled Balenciaga Florabotanica, do yourself a favor, do it, and thank me later. If you like original, unique fragrances, if you like rose, but this is like syrupy vanilla cupcake rose. This is like freshly cut green, very well blended, super unique rose design. Who would have thought this is a designer fragrance? This is niche on steroids. Whoa, I am in love with this. This is actually my wedding scent, and it is that the bottle that I used back then was the larger bottle, and I bought the smaller one. But now I'm like thinking maybe I should have a one big 100 ml bottle, unwrapped, plastic on, keep it for the rest of my life. I love this a lot. But a fragrance that I like more than Florabotanica is another discontinued fragrance, and it is Rosabotanica. Oh, wow, really. That bitter rose, that woody kind of like the fig leaf vibe, also like the cannabis kind of like marijuana feeling that is a little fresh, but also like the bitter sour feeling. This is so good. This her performance is lower than Florabotanica, but who cares? The smell is just like, takes my breath away. And I have a bottle, big bottle that I have not used in my cabinet, so this is backed up already. You know what? Please, 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 if you are into fragrances, if you like designer fragrances, a designer fragrance can't really get better than Balenciaga Rosabotanica. All right, so let me take a sip. You can do the same as well. And we are into 16 minutes in this video. All right, so I'm gonna be talking about Thierry Mugler Angel. And I'm gonna show you my angel here. It's this black star, and I think it's Glamorama, whatever. I might be writing the name down in the description box. I actually want to put the timestamps as well. So when you watch this video, that's fine. But if you want to come back to this video after like 2-3 months, you can directly go into the description box and then pick the timestamp, so that will make things easier. This is prior to reformulation Angel Eau de Parfum with extremely soily, patchouli, cotton candy, and chocolate, and I am here for this. This is a totally unisex scent, and this shines beautifully on male skin. So guys out there watching my videos, do yourself a favor and then go get a Thierry Mugler prior to reformulation version of Angel Eau de Parfum and spray the shit out of it. You'll smell beautiful. You'll smell definitely more interesting than the herd out there spraying Eau Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel, blah blah blah. This is great. I also have the Metamorphosis version of Extrait de Parfum version. I showed this on my channel where I dab actually and layer. I am gonna get Angel Eau de Toilette as well, the old Comet kind of thing. And also I have the Angel Leather Cuir de Parfum. I have angels and they will be with me for the rest of my life. I mean, come on, I have a separate video on Angel, Alien, and Aura. So I'm a big Thierry Mugler bitch. You can go check them. They are very detailed as well. And by the way, I would like to tell you something when it comes to this. Each and every video on my channel comes in 2 different languages. One of them is in Turkish, I've just filmed them, and the other one is in English. We are now filming that video with you, and they are exactly the same. So if your preferred language is English, all you need to do is follow the USA flag sign in the thumbnails, and there are playlists on the channel, and they are separated according to the languages that those videos have been filmed in. And so Angel and some channel information. Moving on to another Angel. This is the Muse, Angel Muse. So I have the Eau de Parfum and I also have the Eau de Toilette. So this is kind of like the anal suppository, kind of like where they deliver drugs through your anus. This is like a smaller one, 30 ml, but this is the larger anal trainer, 100 ml. So this is the Eau de Toilette. So I'm gonna set this aside for now, and I'm gonna be talking about Angel Muse Eau de Parfum. Okay, so there she is. Whoa, Nutella, patchouli, vetiver. Whoa, one of the best works of Canton Biche here. Performance is great. I'm in love with this. This is discontinued. This is delisted after L'Oreal. That's what they said. And you know what I did? I backed up a large bottle of Angel Muse Eau de Parfum because I find this so heady, so addictive, and that vetiver in the dry down with chocolate and patchouli. Oh wow, so good, so heady, so addictive. I am definitely in love with this, and I'm liking the performance on this one a lot. However, if you say this is too heavy, this is too patchouli forward, I want something more like, summery, fresh, fruitier, then I am going to suggest Angel Eau de Toilette with passion fruit. This is made more tropical in my opinion. This is more like, fruits and then a little chocolate as well, and the patchouli is toned down and it's fresher. Of course, performance is not as good as Eau de Parfum, but it's still quite sufficient. It is beautiful in spring and summer. Whoa, these, Angel family, Angel, Muse, Eau de Toilette, all they are coming with me to wherever I move, and they are gonna be with me for the rest of my life. You know what? What I'm gonna do right now is that I'm gonna intersect a celebrity fragrance here, and that is actually a huge anal trainer from Rihanna called Rebelle. So this has some similar vibrations with Angel Muse Eau de Parfum. They are not dupe or anything, but that patchouli chocolate cacao vibe that both fragrances have kind of like reminds you of each other. Prior to this, if you had asked me what was the best celebrity fragrance, my answer would be Sarah Jessica Parker's Stash. Well, not anymore. Now the answer would be Rihanna Rebelle. I declare Sarah Jessica Parker's Stash because this is wow. This is a niche fragrance, This is a beautiful gourmand fragrance, and if we bottle this up in a Sergio bottle and sold it for like $300 like Symphonium, everyone would be buying the shit out of this. I'm telling you, this is niche quality. The pricing is great. It smells so beautiful. This is a dream for gourmand lovers, and it's a celebrity fragrance. Wow, Rihanna, you nailed it with this one, and I'm keeping this for the rest of my life too, just so you know, not because it's an anal trainer, just because it smells so good. All right, so last four fragrances actually. So what am I gonna do? We have a Louis Vuitton, we have Chanel, we have Tom Ford, and we have Lancôme. Let's go ahead and start with Louis Vuitton. So Louis Vuitton has tons of fragrances created by Jacques Cavalier, and the portfolio is so extensive, and most of that portfolio belongs to fragrances that smell like a room refreshener, in my opinion. So they are totally out of my league, or like they're not my cup of tea. You get it. But then there are other fragrances, and then this fragrance that I'm holding in my head right now had always been in my mind, and I was like, leather, tuberose, this sounds amazing. I just have to try this, and I just have to own this. However, I think this was released in 2016 and it was discontinued short after that. No surprise, another discontinued fragrance. This is called Louis Vuitton Turbulences. Okay, and here's the story behind this. So I knew I was gonna purchase this fragrance because to me this is a masterpiece to me. This is like 10 out of 10 tuberose fragrance, the leather, whatever you call it. This is great. And nowhere to be nowhere to be found online. Of course, you can only buy Louis Vuitton on their website, and this is not listed on their website. And I was in New York in August, and I was on the Fifth Avenue in their Upper East Side store, and I talked to the lady waiting at the entrance with her iPad because of COVID, and I said, I am here to purchase Louis Vuitton Turbulences. And I know it's not on the website, and I know it's been discontinued, but I am trying my luck. So she said, well, yeah, like you said, we don't have it in the store. However, there are 2 bottles in our Soho branch. Well, I heard that, and I directly climbed down the stairs and took the train to Soho and ended up buying Louis Vuitton Turbulences back then they had two bottles of this 200 ml, and actually the lady suggested that they could do engraving and they could personalize this bottle with my name, and I said no, maybe I might sell this, so why just change, alter it irrevocably, whatever. I'm not fucking selling this. This is amazing. I'm like, upset that I did not purchase the other bottle. Maybe that was the last bottle in whole damn nation. So, whatever. If you happen to see a decant, if you happen to see a bottle, if you happen to, find somewhere a bottle of this, just give this a try. This is an amazing tuberose white flower leather scent. I am in love with this. Whoa, I've been using this and I have actually sent decants to my friends too. Everyone is in love with this fragrance. So let me spray this here actually. Oh my god, I'm so in love with this. Whoa, Louis Vuitton Turbulences. I think this is their best fragrance in my opinion. Whoa, and it's coming with me. So wherever I go, and I will keep this for the rest of my life. All right, let's talk about Chanel. How about that? Oh, I have a lot of Chanel videos on this channel. I have an extensive, maybe the best buying guide of Chanel Les Exclusive line on this channel. Please watch that if you have any questions about Chanel's Les Exclusive line. And I have also a video regarding Cocos, and I done a video on my top 3 Chanel fragrances, and if you watch that video, this does not come as a surprise. This is numéro 19, number 19 Eau de Parfum from Chanel that I'm gonna keep for the rest of my life. Unisex, green, fresh, iris, powder. Oh, this is everything. I like the poudre, numéro 19 poudre as well, and if you layer poudre on top of number 19, whoa, that is something else. That takes it to another level. And the performance problem that we have in the poudre version is also, improved. Let's say, because this has a performance better than numéro 19, number 19 poudre. Poudre has that fantastic opening. So in order to get that fantastic opening, but also in order to get the longevity, layering these two works beautifully. However, for the rest of my life, if I have to make a choice, I will be going with numéro 19, numéro 19, Eau de Parfum from Chanel. Alright, we talked about Christian Dior. We talked about what? Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, Thierry, Mugler, Chanel. Where's Gucci? Well, Gucci is here in the form of Tom Ford, actually. Tom Ford has worked at Gucci for years and years. So Tom Ford is a designer. Tom Ford is an American designer, and I think Tom Ford represents American perfumery and has a lot of beautiful fragrances. But this one I'm holding here, which is Tom Ford Santal Blush, is my all-time favorite. This is an excellent sandalwood fragrance. It lives a beautiful life on your skin. Whenever you first smell this on a piece of paper or, on the cap, you might feel like, this is another, mole scent, room refreshener. No, not at all. Put this on your skin. This turns into a very musky, a little clean sweat feeling, tropical feeling, creamy scent that is giving me life. If you like BDK Parfum Cri Charnel, I think you will fall in love with this as well. I like Cri Charnel a lot too, and I will purchase that too. But this is the Holy Grail sandalwood fragrance, and this is my best Tom Ford. So I have another Tom Ford private blend called Tuberose Nu that I have grown to like a lot and love. But this is irreplaceable in my opinion. Whoa, Tom Ford Santal Blush. Unisex, in my opinion. All right. Whoa, the last fragrance on my list, Oud. Where is Oud? So I like Oud. I have Oud videos on the channel, but so we want to keep a designer fragrance. We want to keep an Oud fragrance, and that Oud fragrance is actually Oud Rose Vanilla combination. But what is specific for this Oud fragrance is that we're really gonna tone down the rose. It's almost imperceivable, but we are gonna do the vanilla praline sweetness, kind of like chocolate. And we're gonna come up with is actually Lancôme Ôud Bouquet. This is my favorite Lancôme fragrance of all times. I have other Lancôme fragrances that I'm gonna be keeping too, but this is great. But this is the old bottle, but fret not. If you see the new bottle, that's all right. You can get that too. I mean, there is no specific, difference, or like, no like huge difference in the performance. Maybe this one is more like a sharp oody, and that one is, I don't even know. Just go with whatever is more cost efficient or whatever is cheaper. But definitely try, for gourmand lovers, oud praline combination. Rose is really toned down, linear. Ooh, was so delicious. My favorite, Lancôme Ôud Bouquet. All right, we made it. 14 fragrances, 14 designer fragrances that I'm gonna be keeping for the rest of my life with me. My go-tos, my holy grails. But I wanna know down in the comment section, what are yours? Let me know. This fragrance that I'm keeping for the rest of my life, it's my holy grail. It suits me the best, and I get compliments. We wanna know. I read the comments as well, and let everyone know what fragrances are out there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I cannot wait to see you at my next video. Please like, subscribe, dislike, if you want to support my channel. On this channel, I don't sugarcoat my opinions. I say everything as is, and I don't like, adore, find intoxicating each and every fragrance on the face of the planet. No, I don't do that here. That's crazy. And also, I'm not a YouTube sales associate. If that whole thing sounds like your thing, you might wanna be a subscriber to my channel. Plus, if you're a gay ally, this is the gay channel. I'm a feminist too. Well, I would like to have your support. Thank you so much, and I will see you at the next one.